Hi guys, this is video, I suppose 7. 7. Roman's still here, Ilya's still with me.
Unfortunately, I'm here as well.
And guys, today's the goal of the video is to pick the perfect beans for us.
I don't like coffee anymore.
You know, the beans for us is absolutely important thing because we want to use only specialty beans. Like choose specialty beans in our coffee shop. And this is not really easy because Europe is a place where it's really hard to find. And in Austria we found like maybe three persons who...
2 or 3 roasteries, right, yeah, because the process itself, it's incredibly expensive here.
We found just 3 persons here in Austria, that's why we took a little trip around the Austria and we picked the Bratislava.
Right, yeah. The closest city.
So why did we pick the Bratislava? Because there is a lot of roasteries and the prices are closer to the real ones, I would say. And we picked like 6.
Yeah, we chose like 6 out of them.
Yeah, 6 roasteries and we took a little trip.
Good morning! We're heading to Bratislava straight away to visit a couple of roasteries and some carpenters.
In the beginning we decided that we are gonna work only on the specialty coffee because it's gonna be our uniqueness. We have 5 meetings today, so we will have 5 cuppings today, and it's not that easy. If you are in the coffee business or you in the coffee product, you know that the cupping is really something that you're feeling crazy after about.
So welcome to the Bratislava, that's our first roastery. So have a look please. So here they roast their first blends. So right here, right now. So most likely that's an allergy of Julius Meinl from Austria, if you know the brand. Julius Bauer it's called. So yeah, let's follow me and enjoy the coffee. Seriously speaking, you better be ready for some fuck-ups. So that's basically it. We made an agreement with one of the roasteries to meet in Bratislava at 11. So we're actually here and that's what we see at the agreed point. We spent the whole day visiting those 6 guys, and the first one among them, it was our epic fail. So, as Roman told you previously, though the prices are lower than here in Austria or wherever else in Europe, but at the same time, at the same very moment, the fails could happen.
Yeah, so the trip was like to this guy, it took maybe 1 hour, and we drove there. And
it was in an industrial area,
yeah,
and was not in the center of the city where the others were. And we got there, and the dude simply didn't pick up the phone.
Yeah, we had a meeting actually at 10 o'clock. We had a meeting there,
right.
And he didn't pick up the phone, and we waited.
Didn't answer nothing. And then in like a couple of hours, he was like, "Hey man, I was waiting for you there. Why didn't you come?" All right.
that was the bullshit actually. So in the end, when we had a lot of trips, we had a lot of meetings, we was driving back home, and this dude just wrote us, "You gotta come and see my beans."
Yeah, you are missing a lot. That
like,
was he
what?
said.
Okay, but that was the first meeting. The second one. We're now moving to the second roaster, and I hope this is the correct address and the guys is gonna be there, because we have only 5 here, and so it's like right now it's -1. Waiting for worst and hoping for the best. I'm waiting for you.
So right now we are at the location of our first and main roastery in Slovakia, in Bratislava. Arkady, the friend of ours, and he want to tell you a quick story and very interesting story about these special beans.
Hello guys, we're Sweeties from Bratislava. We're roasting the specialty coffee only, which means it's being scored 88 plus points. For instance, we have this nice coffee lot which calls Eden Dukama from Ethiopia. It's been fermented with special Ethiopian honey wine, which called tef. So this is the anaerobic process, which means it's the coffee cherries being put with the water and with this honey wine within 150 hours. So basically, and then it was dried and processed. And this is how we received our coffees. This is like very special packaging. It contains no air, so it allows us to keep the coffee fresh all the time. And basically, this is what you're paying for.
Beautiful. Most likely we're gonna work with these beans. Love it. The second one, I guess we met
Arkasha.
our lovely friend Arkasha.
Yes, he's the guy who is absolutely understanding the specialty coffee, why it's important. And I can say that in Austria and even in Europe, you will not find a lot of places where you will find the specialty beans. And of course, especially in the coffee corners, you will not find the specialty beans. And so when we're saying that we're making the corners that gonna use the specialty beans, everybody is going crazy, like, what? How can you do this? Why do you do this? And after they're gonna taste our taste, they will say like completely different, because the taste is going to be the best one, just like from the coffee shop.
From the main part of the audience, the self-service niche itself, it's about cheap coffee, the cheap way of producing the coffee. That's what we want to change, right?
So Arkasha was the guy who is actually into specialty coffee, like, I don't know, like maybe for
dozens of years.
Dozens of years. And he's a really cool guy actually, and he knows everything about roastery. And we got there and he showed us everything. For those of you guys who doesn't know what the specialty beans is all about, here will be the description.
Somewhere here.
Yeah. So we and Arkady tried all of the beans that he had, and all of the prices, and we picked the perfect ones for us, and then we moved to another meeting. This is actually mine for 5, the fifth cup for today, and I'm feeling pretty well.
In the last hour.
Pretty well, yeah. So actually this is how the roasteries looks like. You can see the territory around, like that one building, this building.
Garden area, huh?
Yeah, and that building you can show, guys.
Yeah, that's how it works. But that's why it's the good quality and at the same time not the high pricing.
And it's really hard to make the constructions of the
according to the rules and all that strict limitations and stuff. Those guys are really fancy. They are located still in the industrial zone, so the roastery itself, it's in the garage, like a raw one, like a classic one, you know?
Yeah, but the guys are really cool. The guys are really cool.
Professionals.
And they know about coffee like everything, and they're really open-minded. And we talked about about my experience, about Ilya experience in the coffee, and we had a really cool meeting. And
our vision somehow harmonized, I would say.
Yeah. And we tried actually a lot of beans, and that was at that day that was really hard, because we took like, I don't know, like maybe 60 espressos or something. That was really
per each. Right. The roastery itself, incredibly made. Everything is so goddamn good equipped.
Yeah, and the design is really nice as well. The design of the coffee and the pictures, the pictures there.
Right.
Really
the marketing itself.
After these guys, we took a trip to another ones, and actually, I want to tell you today about 3 persons, because we're trying to pick in the area of these 3 persons. This was like our 3 leaders, and yeah, we have to pick some of them, somebody from that guys. So the third one was really nice one, and the place there was really good looking.
The phrase, impressive.
Hey guys,
Yes.
how many cups of coffee you had so far?
None. I don't like coffee anymore. That's the storage of the coffee beans.
There's a lot of investments there, and it looks really professional. And there, for the pluses, you can almost rent the special places for our beans and the special fridges for our
For the
beans.
storage and then stuff, the X factory with like a huge windows and stuff. And it's like oversun, crazy, a lot of space.
And there is actually inside, there is a coffee shop inside.
Right, yeah.
And it looks really good.
A part of roastery and storage, they also set up the coffee.
Yeah, and the guys they're working is really nice as well. And they, I said that I want to do these special beans for us, not that you roastering right now. Just we want to make our roasters. I mean, our formula. And they said, okay, it's not a problem. We can do this. And this is what I really liked.
We faced a very complicated choice.
Yeah.
To choose someone of them.
The first one was Arkady, and the big plus for him is that this guy knows specialty coffee like the years.
Connection between us happened immediately. I mean, you could say, that's not that important. I wouldn't mind that, to be honest, because it's
you have to pick the persons which you really like to
and
work
whom
with.
you're working with. Right, exactly.
Because otherwise you will not feel the connection, and then you. I don't know, you...
Don't forget about the soul, yeah?
Okay, yeah, the soul is very important. The Arkady had the soul.
That's why we're doing it.
Yeah, and the second guys, they're really nice, they're really cool, and the package is really cool. Yeah, and I really like them. And the third ones as well. I like the formula, that I can do my own formula with a roastery there. But I think that the Arkady was the best one, yeah, for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we knew that before, and the only one thing that I have to pick from one and put it to Arkady is that I want to make our own roastery with Arkady. So I want to make my formula there. So I can say that the Arkady was the best one. I think that I'm gonna trust myself, and I'm gonna trust Ilya, and I'm gonna trust my feelings inside that he's gonna be the right person for us. For now, we have to double check with the prices again with him, because this is actually really important. And the second, we have to make our own formula.
Right.
And third, we have to pick the Roastery to our coffee machine supplier to make a lot of settings and testings with us. I will ask him that he's gonna be like our co-pilot, you know?
Sure.
Yeah,
And what's more, guys, that's also useful. This guy, he's super willing to help us with that. So he immediately said that, guys, as soon as you need me to tune in your machine or if I need advice whatsoever, I'm in. I would love to pass by Vienna or any like suburbans whatsoever. I'm in the business.
So I think this is the right decision, and I don't know, maybe you have guys some kind of some different suppliers of the coffee beans. If you have, just let us in the comments below, write it down, we're gonna check them. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this trip with us. That was really fun, and the next trip is gonna be how we're gonna pick our coffee machine supplier.
Right.
And this is a tough question.
That would be dramatic, man. That would be.
Thank you. Like, subscribe, and please
and
write a comments. Write a comments. A lot of comments. I'd really like to read your comments. Thank you very much, and
see you soon.